Hey Aries, welcome to your April 2022 update. This reading will be good for now until the end of April and whenever you're watching this. And it'll be for the signs of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and North Node. And I just want to let you know there's possibility of personal readings that have opened up. And if you need further guidance, over and above this reading, please feel free to reach out through the description box below this video. So let's just get started. One card has already flipped out. It's the Queen of Water or the Queen of Cups. So could be dealing with a water sign here, female, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, at the beginning of this time period when you're seeing this video. Next one is Ace of Swords or Ace of Air, so communication, new communication from this water sign, and Messenger of Water, Knight of Cups energy. So definitely Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy around you, communication definitely coming through, and it could be romantic or relating to work or otherwise. So we'll just get the next few rows now. The next card, Nine of Water, Nine of Cups. So beautiful energy, lots of emotional stability here by the looks of it for you Aries, from now until the end of the month, end of April. Let's get a few more cards. The Chariot, so definitely some movement forward here, and it's often you're in control, like you're charging ahead. The Tower card, so looks like you could be avoiding a tower actually, because it's just before. So Six of Air now coming out, Six of Swords. You could have you could be taking off to avoid a tower moment that you could be preempting. The next card is Ten of Pentacles after the Six of Swords, and then the Four of Pentacles. So really solid energy here coming in through now to the end of the month. Bottom of the deck we have the Empress, so that's definitely your energy. You're really in a very fertile period at this time. I think the Empress doesn't get to where she has got to without going through a lot of challenges, and straight under that card we have the Transformation card. So I think you've gone through really in-depth period of solitary and transition, and probably still in a transition phase, and you're starting to come through and come out of it here with the Chariot card in the center of the reading. So let's just look at this first line, Queen of Water, Ace of Air, Messenger of Water or Knight of Cups. So it's some messages here coming through, or truths coming through here from a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person. It could be male or female, and could be romantic in nature, and this individual could be communicating to you about something you're currently going through, a situation with them, a commitment, and looking at how you want to move things forward with this person. And this person's it's looking very stable actually, like there's no there's a lot of emotional connection here with this individual. The next row we have the Nine of Water, the Chariot and the Tower. So you're coming here, this is definitely your energy, is your wish fulfillment. So you're moving towards your wishes and your dreams here, sort of in the middle row, from now until the end of April, in a really strong fashion as well. I think you're just leaving things behind. Like I just see you leaving things for dust, and I can see the dust in the background. You're just charging off in the direction of your dreams and wishes. The Tower card here, you could be leaving some people in the dust and leaving some connections or a work commitment in the dust, because it's just not lining up or aligned with your emotions. Like it doesn't fulfill you emotionally, because The Nine of Water is saying this is what you're wanting in life and wanting you to move forward with. So if there's something job or relationships wise, you're going to be moving on, and I don't see you being very nostalgic or anything around any of it. I think you've dealt with a lot of that past energy and the nostalgia. There's no nostalgia cards here at all. You're very determined, and you're willing to make the tough choices, which is sometimes where the Tower card comes in. Is you're preempting it, and you're probably catalyzing the Tower yourself because you want to move towards your wish fulfillment. You've there's a lot of just focus, a lot of focus here towards that. And so the next row we have the Six of Air, Six of Swords, and you're moving on to a huge legacy wealth here. Ten of Earth as the next card, and then the Four of Earth, stability. So I can see this really stable energy coming in towards the end of the month. You're reaching a real pinnacle of pentacles in career and finances here, and you're making really good decisions for yourself and aligning those with what your future needs to be, and making hard decisions that will be long term, will affect you long term. So you've got the Ten of Earth and the Four of Earth here at the end of the month. These are decisions that it could be commitments with property. The Chariot card showing up, sometimes it's around vehicle, changes in vehicle or something along those lines. You're charging towards things that are going to last the lifetime, the rest of the lifetime, because when you make these sort of long-term decisions, you don't have time or energy to put towards anything that's minor. Like, you're looking very, very long-term here, and moving towards that really strong roots, strong foundation with the Four of Earth here. She's looking very strongly rooted in the earth, especially. She's even got roots growing from her crown here. It could be also saying you're really strongly connected to God or source energy during this time. This is all very feels very fated energy as well, that you're moving towards the long term, the future that you're looking for yourself. There's nothing looking back in the past here. It's all very much moving forward, moving on, taking the steps that you need to move on to your desired future and desired outcomes. It could be involving a water sign here that you could be talking about commitments and what you want to do moving forward, a business partnership or relationship wise in business. And you could be moving forward here with this individual to look at long-term sustainable financial growth. So let's get some more clarifiers just to keep filling out this story. Let's clarify the Queen of Water here. Queen of Water, Hanged Man. So it could be a Pisces individual, but this individual has been very stuck and stagnant. The Ace of Air and the Five of Cups here. It's sort of saying that there's communication. It's a bit sad that's coming through. This it could be an ending, something that has been forced upon you, or this individual has been just really dragging their feet around this communication. And I feel like it's more them than you is expressing the sadness that they feel around this connection or this situation that they're in with you. Let's clarify the Messenger of Water here. Messenger of Water. Messenger of Water, Page of Pentacles. So I often see these as messengers, and obviously you've got the Messenger of Water here. So someone's coming forth with an offer of, it's a small pentacle or a small gift of some sort, and they're communicating, maybe even an apology. And the page is coming forth, a little bit sheepishly sort of saying, you know, please accept my gift, or please accept my, you know, what I have here. This is all I have, because the page is, you know, it's not a king of pentacles, it's not a queen, it's not a knight. It's a very, very early, you know, younger energy, and it could be a younger water sign here, just saying, you know, this is all I have, or, you know, please forgive me in this situation. And yeah, I think you're sort of hanging back a bit in this because, you know, you're coming in as the Empress energy. You're sort of very much bringing in these energies that are attracting, magnetizing this sort of emotional message here. It's an emotional communication. Let's clarify the Nine of Water now. It's the Nine of Water here. The Fool. This is you. So you're off on a new adventure. You've decided to walk away. You've already moved through the end of the cycle, and you're moving on to a new cycle towards your dreams and wishes. I think this is a past person that's coming forward or back into your life that could be communicating something. They've got a bit of regret here. So yeah, you're just moving on from that. The Five of Cups, definitely a regret card, sadness, disappointment, and you know, maybe they just didn't act quick enough to come forward to tell you how they felt. But you're moving off in a new direction by the looks of this. Definitely new direction opening up here for you, because you're in the Chariot energy. Speaking of Knight of Swords in the Chariot, so you're charging ahead. Definitely, you know, onwards and upwards, and onwards out of any strife, or, you know, moving away from danger and things that haven't been working out for you. Let's clarify the Tower. The Tower. There's too many jumped out. So just one card for the Tower here. Clarify the Tower. There we go. Five of Swords. So yeah, you've picked it. There's a situation that is definitely a source of betrayal. There's a lot of backstabbing and fighting, and nobody's really happy here in this situation. There's only one winner, as you can see, sitting there looking gleeful, but everyone else is unhappy and walking away. So I believe that you've already decided to get on your horse and walk away, because, you know, it's not fulfilling you, it's not emotionally satisfying. And Swords is definitely mental anguish and mental confusion and fighting and disagreements. So yeah, I think that's where you're walking away. That's why I feel this energy sort of moves this way in a way. Let's look at the Six of Air now. Six of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. So onwards to you know, you've reached a certain point in a situation here, and you're moving away because, you know, you're focusing more on growth of Pentacles, because here he is waiting, and it just seems like he's waiting forever for these Pentacles to expand and you know, move into the 8, 9, 10 Pentacles, and that's where you're moving on to create that 10 of Pentacles here, which is the next card in the line. So it's like you know intuitively yourself that there's a more sustainable, more financially better option ahead for you, but you just have to make those tough decisions and get on your horse and move forward, and move into your, you know, better financial situation. Let's clarify the Ten of Earth here. Clarify the Ten of Earth. The first one that came out was the Four of Wands. So yeah, it's a strong, stable energy here. You're moving towards stability. Could be a home. You could be purchasing a home. Sitting on the Ten of Pentacles here. Moving homes is definitely part of that energy. This with the Chariot, the movement, moving away from a toxic situation, and, you know, the Six of Air and Seven of Pentacles onwards to the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Really see some celebratory energy here. It's like you know, you made it, like you've made it to the finish line. There's a wreath here, success and strong, you know, foundation for you to grow from. And yeah, it could definitely be a sign of a new home or movement here. Let's clarify the Four of Earth. Clarify the Four of Earth now, towards the end of April. Two of Pentacles. So a little bit of back and forth here. You know, could be that you've had two options or two projects going back and forth in your mind, or you're still balancing these two projects or these two business ideas. It could be ideas. And, you know, the Four of Earth is saying, you know, you need to ground them. They need to be grounded in reality, grounded into a stronger growth, or, you know, to allow for growth, bringing those down, because you know he's balancing on one foot here, and it's never going to be. Sometimes when you divest your energy off in too many different places, you'll never see the growth that you want, and you know, just from focusing on the one. So it's saying here to make a solid foundation off of you know, the projects that you want to focus on and give energy to. So yeah, we'll move on now to an oracle card for the rest of the month for you, Aries, and it's from the Work Your Light oracle deck. So yeah, you've got some really strong moving forward energies here. I see more that you're moving on from a situation, and you know, it could be romance or otherwise, and I don't see too much nostalgia or sadness here from you. I think it could be just you leaving a lot of people behind here, because you're moving onwards and upwards to your fated you know, fated purpose or fated mission, or somewhere that you're meant to be going towards, and that, you know, it's tough choices, but you need to do it for yourself, because that's where the blessings are. You know, the Nine of Cups and the Fool, he knows that by staying around in stagnant energy and staying around in non-growth situations is that's where you shrivel up, and you don't live to your potential. You sit there and look at your pentacles all day, and you don't allow yourself to grow. So there's definitely some movement forward here. And to align to this, the oracle card that's come out is Priestess. So a beautiful card here to sort of confirm, particularly with the Empress card showing up. So definitely looking at fertile projects and new projects coming in, and focusing on your own business ideas and things like that. So Priestess says, how are you being called to step up and lead? So I'll just read from the book here, from the Work Your Light Oracle, which is, we'll read that one out. The Priestess is a teacher dedicated to service, freedom, and leadership. You don't need to have it all together to lead. In fact, it helps if you don't. No one wants a perfect angel who hasn't made any mistakes. Let your life be your message. Don't underestimate the power of sharing your story. It's by hearing someone else's journey that we feel less alone. We realize that we're actually all in this thing called life together. The difference between a follower and a leader is that a leader has the courage to go first. In stepping out, they shine a light on the path for others to venture forward too. Don't fret too much about trying to work out who is your tribe. Don't get stuck in age, income, hobbies, or occupation. The best way to discover your tribe is to look in the mirror. If you feel called to lead, chances are it is because at some point in your life you longed for someone to lead you. Your tribe are longing for exactly the same thing as you were and are, and might only be one step behind you. Hell, they may even be right alongside you. You don't need anyone's permission, just the courage to stand up. Embrace your struggles, the peaks, the troughs. You don't need to know the way, just believe that there might be a different one. Your tribe is waiting for you. Step forward so they can find you. So how are you being called to step up and lead? And how can you be the leader you wish you had? So that's a really, really strong message here, Aries, that you're being called here to step up in the light, and step forward in your purpose and your mission. And, you know, you may not think you're ready, but you really are. So, yeah, I hope those messages have helped you for the rest of the month of April 2022. And look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.